The Touran has been calling the shots in the MPV segment for 10 years now. But can you make this bestseller even better? Yes, indeed you can. With the new generation, VW has raised the bar a good deal higher. When it comes to safety and driver assistance systems, the new Touran has set new standards. The choice of electrical helpers is enormous. The range includes a traffic assist system, a cruise control which regulates distance from other vehicles automatically by means of radar, LED headlights, and electric tailgate. As smartphones are also becoming increasingly important in cars, these can now be integrated into the multimedia system. Both driver and passenger can thus access their phone's content. But of course, that's not all. Because almost 2 million satisfied customers have made the Touran one of the best-selling MPVs. Its variability is one of the reasons for buying it. Naturally, this hasn't changed with the new generation, except that the Volkswagen MPV now swallows even more payload. It now has room for an unbelievable 2 cubic meters.
The Touran
is a completely newly developed car based on the modular transverse matrix platform, and this makes use of all technology which we know from other Volkswagen cars. But it was still important to develop the Touran as an MPV, which offers maximum load volume on minimum road space. We've achieved this, and it's also important for our customers that they have maximum variability inside the car. And for this, we've developed new seating, which makes it possible to switch very quickly from maximum space, up to 2,000 liters, to 7 seats, without having to take the seats out. And that's what we understand as customer-oriented flexibility. The new seating with permanently installed seats also has the advantage that we could develop a seatbelt sensor and heating for the back seats. Its looks were always one more reason for choosing the Touran, and VW have really sharpened them up.
The
real challenge in designing the new Touran was, of course, creating a really practical car, because it has lots of room, which is also very attractive visually. And clearly, in doing this, the new proportions based on the new modular transverse matrix platform really helped. You can think of it like this. The wheels have got bigger. The wheelbase is 11 centimeters longer, and the whole car 13 centimeters. This meant I could create a much more flowing body. The bonnet is a bit longer. The A-pillar joins more fluently and is more steeply angled than that of its predecessor. And the roof can slope down more elegantly to the back, thanks to the increase in length. Based on these more attractive proportions, we've come up with a really special design theme. You can imagine it as a stretched surface, which starts down on this powerful sill element and is carried by this strongly sculpted wheel arch. The individual character lines are derived from this surface. That means first this line, which starts here at the back by the window graphic, and in the front here joins on to the front volume very nicely and understates the visual height. And it's also the actual character line, which begins behind the front wheel arch and continues all the way to the rear light as a really strong feature, and creates a wedge shape beautifully at the back. One prominent feature of the new Touran is the noticeably more sportingly designed D-pillar, which joins the rear end more fluently with this nice volume. The rear lights are also slimmer and set more horizontally, which of course makes the car look more sporting. And here, this distinctive angle joins the number plate recess nicely to a graphic. The Touran is available as a 5- or 7-seater. Although it has got bigger, it has lost about 60 kilograms compared to its predecessor. Nevertheless, the bodywork is now around 40% stiffer. The choice of engines comprises 3 petrol and 3 diesel engines, with power ranging from 110 to 190 horsepower. The new, more economical engines are rounded off by a dual-clutch gearbox.